Sophia, you're in a high-pressure filled environment like corporate law, where maintaining resilience is crucial. How do you stay resilient, and how do you foster this into your teams for sustained performance?
Thanks, Cooks. Being the lawyer that I am, I'm going to define resilience. My perception of resilience and my experience of resilience and the way I define it is not about being tough, but about knowing when to take a break or when to pause, reflect and reset. Because I think we all have those moments of vulnerability. And that's the kind of culture we try and foster of know when we've had enough and feel free and feel safe to speak up. I realized this many, many years ago when I was still a young mother of two. I had just taken on some management responsibilities at the firm, and I was involved in huge deals with big implications for the clients in terms of financial implications. And I remember during one of those negotiations, I just shut down. I literally broke down. Not because I didn't know the technicalities of what we were negotiating, but I was just exhausted. And I think that must have been a turning point for me, because I realized to enable me to continue, I need to just take time to reset, reflect, and that will bring me back stronger. And that's exactly what I did. So for me, resilience is taking time, even if it's 5 minutes in a day, to Mpumi's point, to breathe, to reflect, just to, for that moment, think about yourself. Self-care, self-love, all of those things, actually, we take it for granted, but it's what grounds me. How we try and build it into our teams, I think there's basically 2 or 3 strategies that, not consciously, but unconsciously, we try and filter through. Angela and Mpumi both spoke about teamwork. I think teamwork, I said it earlier, continues to be extremely important, because through teamwork, there's a connection where people are able to realize that we can support each other, that it's not just about one person, it's about the team, that it's not one person that has to carry the load, we can share the load. It's about creating a culture of honesty, so that people can speak up when they're feeling overloaded, so that we know then when people are feeling overloaded, we can spread the load, we can renegotiate timelines, we can speak to our clients. It's actually amazing that our clients nowadays are much more understanding than they used to be in generations that have passed. So communication becomes key in that regard. And then when our teams have gone through major transactions, for example, big matters, and they've been working around the clock, we encourage them to take a break and reset, because we want them back stronger and better. And that's what resilience is for us.